am Machete Mama. I'm originally from Chicago, and so I'm just right outside of Chicago. There are some people who think of me as a spiritual counselor. There are some people who think of me as a coach. There are some people who think of me as a metaphysician. There are some people who know me as an Ifa priestess. I think of myself often as an alchemist. I also would then classify myself as a visual artist, a multimedia artist, as an actual mother, and not just Machete Mama, but somebody's actual mother. Anybody who knows me knows how integral my daughter's existence on the planet is in my existence, because I am cultivating her to be her greatest asset and one of the greatest assets of the world. Ifuru Hawa Kilolo is her whole first name. The meaning of Ifuru is daughter of heaven. Hawa is original woman, or, Eve. And Kilolo is youthful. Just important to be aware of your weighty role for why you have chosen to manifest into the physical realm, but also to always balance that with peace and joy and levity, because it is not an easy thing to be a warrior. She understands that upon rising, she is to give thanks to her Egun. She understands that she is to give offering and reflection on a weekly basis. She is taught to do all of the ritualized things, like give water offering, give food offering, listen for what the Orisha, who are a very integral part in our life, to listen to what the Orisha would like. She is a child of Oya, and so it's important for her to understand all that that means. But she's learning to make this possible, and that is to never panic, to always respond and never react. Because as an alchemist, I know that all I need to do is go into the universe and into my mind and rearrange the particles around me in order to manifest what I desire. I teach her always to have agency over her aura, agency over her energetic body, agency over her spiritual body. I don't even care if it's for the ancestors. She has agency over herself, and that is imperative at all times to know that. And whenever she forgets, I am here to remind her. The majority of our existence is spiritually based, and that's the root of where everything first happens. Then it's important to understand that your first order of business is to be able to communicate in that way. It comes down to being able to manipulate energy around you, right? So knowing how to be a spiritual, herbal, dream-based alchemist, to be able to know how to interweave and come in and out of spirit realm whenever necessary, is huge. Dream work is everything, because when we dream, our spirits are actually allowing themselves to detach from the physical body. The spirit is going to make sure the physical body is all right, If you are a healthy person and taking care of yourself, the spirit is able to detach from the physical body, and it's able to go and explore different realms, different portals, different dimensions, different parts of you, right? So everything is on a circle. Everything is happening now. There's no such thing as linear time. And so your spirit is able to go and explore everywhere in all of the multiverses, and then it comes back and shares with you information. That information that's shared is always going to pertain to a reminder or an illustration of, are you where you say that you chose to be, doing what you say you chose to manifest in this lifetime, or are you off the mark? So your spirit is working in conjunction with your ancestors. I would listen to your dream. I would be able to tell you off the top what the symbolism is of each particular thing that shows up in your dream, no matter how seemingly minute. But then the biggest and most important part is to be able to put those little facts and pieces together to then be able to give your energy and your answer as it pertains to your life back to you. So for me, when I'm doing dream work, it's not just the symbolism, it's also my ability to be the psychic medium that I am, especially the medium part, because then I'm able to hear your people, hear my people, hear all of the ones in between, and then put that all together with what your dream is telling you. How you eat is going to have an impact upon everything, because it's going to impact your physical body. How many electronic devices you have on, how many hours you allow yourself to sleep has an impact upon how you sleep. So everybody every night dreams no less than 5 to 6 times a night. The ability to be able to have deep REM quality sleep, though, is definitely impacted, because the REM sleep is where the healing work happens. There's so much healing that has to happen. So often the spirit doesn't get to travel as far as it would like to, because it has to work overtime to try to make sure that your physical body is healed. Hence why there are so many people who are just spiritually exhausted, right? Therefore, you make all of the other decisions that are out of balance, because your spirit is never getting an opportunity to be off work. Everything, every person, every event, everything in a dream is you. Death in a dream does not necessarily mean that. Death is a matter of change. So death symbolizes change. Flying in a dream is ascending the levels of the mind. So there's the conscious level at the bottom, the subconscious, which has multiple levels in there, but that's the middle, and the superconscious is at the top. A simple tip can be a glass of water, right? And a candle, white candle, a small offering of some food. And if you don't even want to do the food yet, the water, the candle, sitting with a journal and sitting and listening first, giving thanks for their presence, asking for the ancestors who are balanced, who are most invested in your now, to come and sit with you and share with you information that they might have for you. And then just listen, actively listen. Also making sure that you, no matter where you are, no matter what time of the year it is, no matter what the weather is, to be very intentional about spending time outside in nature, because there's so much information that you are being sent that way as well. You'll be able to go to my site, which is machetemama.com, or you can email me in real time. That's machetemama@machetemama.com. And you can look me up on Instagram. I'm not all that active on Instagram under Machete Mama. I am active on my other pages. But if you want to contact me through Instagram, it is Machete Mama _dream healer.